New legislation that just passed, the NDAA, gives protection to UFO whistleblowers. And one thing I forgot to mention last time, it's if they go through the proper channels of Congress, which is important to note. You can't just go on TV, you have to officially report in to the AARO office. The Liberation Times actually made an interesting connection that we had made independently of reading this, which is that the group investigating the CIA and the intelligence community's involvement with UFOs is actually the Senate Intelligence Committee. The Senate Intelligence Committee actually started with the Church Committee back in 1975, and that's the committee that exposed things like COINTELPRO, MK Ultra, Project Mockingbird. The Church Committee exposed these programs, but I think a lot of people don't really teach in school what these programs were. And this isn't just like conspiracy theories, this is stuff that's been proven and actually was, brought forward by Congress. MK Ultra was a program where the intelligence community actually gave psychedelics to people and sometimes even tortured them.
Tonight we report on a secret CIA research project carried out in Montreal in which mental patients felt they were used as the CIA's guinea pigs.
They kept you asleep for 23 days. And while I was asleep, they were shocking the heck out of me with electric shocks.
Mockingbird was actually a program where the CIA made up stories with their propagandists about events that actually didn't happen.
The U.S. Central Intelligence Agency, the CIA, deals in information and misinformation. Tonight we see how the CIA has been able to plant news reports that aren't just inaccurate, but totally fabricated.
COINTELPRO was a program that actually monitored and targeted people in things like the Civil Rights Movement, the Black Panthers, and other movements and groups that the CIA and the intelligence community saw as a threat to the quote-unquote, I think it's the social order.
COINTELPRO was an FBI operation established in the 50s by J. Edgar Hoover to target African Americans who were fighting for justice and equality. He targeted Dr. King, he targeted Malcolm X, and over 80% of the targets of COINTELPRO were members of the Black Panther Party.
A movie we watched recently was called Seberg, and it had Kristen Stewart playing Jean Seberg, who a lot of people know from Breathless.
Wow, see.
And Joan of Arc back in the day. She was targeted as a part of COINTELPRO because she was donating money to groups like NAACP and the Black Panthers. She actually had her phones tapped, was pretty much stalked by the FBI.
Revolution needs movie stars.
Who's that?
Some actress, just grabbing some free publicity.
She has a history of donations to civil rights groups. She's a sympathizer, sir. I think she could be useful.
Other people that were targeted by COINTELPRO actually include Tupac Shakur's father. A lot of people believe that this program by the FBI actually destroyed the countercultural movement of the 60s. During the Occupy movement, Anonymous, the internet hack of this group, was infiltrated by the FBI, and it led to a lot of the people that were high up in that organization going and facing prison time. There's not really any indication to me that the intelligence community really stopped trying to infiltrate and destroy movements, political groups, individuals whom they see as a threat to the quote-unquote social order or the powers that be. What the Church Committee did back in 1975 was expose these illegal programs that the CIA and the intelligence community was doing. And what we're seeing now really is history, because that committee that was set up by the Church Committee back in 1975 is investigating once again the CIA and the intelligence community about their involvement with UFOs and specifically reverse engineering programs.